能老老白椒呢？
It's an honor and privilege to welcome Prince Suleiman and his wife and General Patricia Nigeria today to come and celebrate with us. Okay? It's going to be a unique and special day for all of us. Okay? So in the Hmong tradition, the New Year is we celebrate. Yes, it will translate to the people that are around you, okay? So I'm going to do short, and I'm going to hand the mic to distinguished guests, okay? Thì nhớ rằng chúng ta là cái này cái gì hết, cái gì để cho nó theo vào mà không thì đó là cái là cho nó ta là chúng ta cũng là cho là đi xem đi xem cái đó là cho đi xem ở bên là cho là đi đi xem trong là cái thì sử cái cái đi xem chia cái cái món trong lòng sao một cái sau là đó để mà cho cái chuyện này ở bên là chỉ là sau là cái nó cái của cái cho cái chùa cái qua cái chùa được cái con cái cho con xuống chùa thì 一次生的路啦，ông có ông phải được chỉ một cái cơn còn chưa chừng hai mươi chỉ bỏ lại đây ông phải được đâu là thôi số cái chữ phòng cô phòng bóng cái bên trên này especially bên trên này nhớ Sacramento mà có bên cứ nó cả tao nó cứ cả tao hồ lọc cả tao nó hoa cả tao hồ cả bên trên này cho mua phố vào là còn đây nó ông phải được đâu là cả bên đây tu lên xài cả tu còn tao xe cái chi cả bên chi cả sau là chia ba chia phụ tàu bên trên này nhau không trong sạch anh tàu nó ở chợ bên xài thông luôn được đây là nữa
ว่าเราไปถึงซึ่งเรานะประธานแคติที่คณะกรรมการของหัวเชฟพิจารณาสักการ์เมโนที่อันดับตัวที่จงเนี่ยสิ่งที่หนึ่งจะยัดตัวรู้ใจเราสักการ์เมโนนะยัดรองช่องเชียร์พันธุ์บดโตตัวซึ่งเราเนื้อตัวของลูกช่องเราช่องเชียร์แต่ตัวเป็นมวยตัวคนเซ็งตัวกล่องเป็นจุดหนึ่งห้องตัวคีเป็นห้องลูกปัดเชฟพิจารณาจะเจ้าฟ้าใสสว่างแต่กูจะหายไปรอลูมิกาเจอหนึ่งหรอคีเป็นห้องลูกปัดเชฟพิจารณาYour Highness Crown Prince Wuliwong Sawang, Your Royal Highness Princess Gansuk, on behalf of the entire, I'd like to invite Your Royal Highness to say a couple of words to open our Hmong Sacramento New Year at this time.
Thank you. Do dùng tổng chế.
Nhớ trong sông chia, ít trong này chỉ cái tin trả chúa lên sơ tù. Cứ cho khá kỳ xong, sợi chạy xa camera mong New Year. Xong nói là bé chỉ cho xong lời trong chia sẽ đào bé yếu tuôn thần nó, bé yếu tuôn honor. Chỉ nên hóa tài, chỉ ta lên đời, ta đã phù hợp bỏ, thép thân cho, bé chạy SGU. Trong chia này sẽ là tôi có bé xuống lên sơ tù. Xong chia tổng tên là có sẽ đời nó cá nhân rồng. Chỉ mô kiểm tra kiểm khen cả thao một cả trong lúc xong lầu. Xong chia tổng tên nó đi thứ sáu uốn nó uốn chữ. Cả uốn doctor cần tới chia đi cho là thảo luận tôi tế ba cả tàu. Chỉ ta lên tới xứ cho một khứ nó khứ hào là thọ cả lúc ra lo, kỳ hạ là cả lúc ra trà. Rồng chia nhớ rồi xong chia được số linh số tù nè.
Giờ cà phê lo chụp khí luôn này.
Có tụt đi á.
Bây giờ thay đua nó lần lui thế lại.
Mông lui kể cờ to mà. Tiệm mông lì đấy.
Lúc này ha, trong khi đó.
谢，麻烦萨瓦迪，是吧？萨瓦迪，萨瓦迪，萨瓦迪不要啊！萨瓦迪，萨瓦迪。Apple cider, we have rice cake and we also have egg.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Happy
Please come take the blessing.
New Year.
We get cake, we have egg.
Thằng coi vô luôn nha. Cái gì quá gì ai nói. Chú bé
nhớ hậu Asia supermarket nó bây giờ mua cái chờ mua cho rau mỏ xìa các cá hàng bút cho nên sẽ đợi tàu tuần nọ thiêm bé mua làm mua rau kỹ mua gai hậu gai cái gì những gì gì gai bùa gì mua chữ kỹ mua rèn chu mỏ chua mỏm lầu chị ta lên đó chẳng mua khẩu chi vô cái gì vô phở vô chậu búa vô bất cứ mỏ chợ nắm vạn thế chẳng mua lần đó dạng gì thọ chơi này sẽ đời tôi xỉ tôi xa thế li báo tiền bây giờ giống mỏ nó cám bảo li chả
nhớ rằng ít trong này chỉ cái tiền trả phong yên sẽ đời là nó ya mong hall rental cho nhớ ya chua ý soon South Leonard Avenue như là họ lúc rõ Sanger, California chua bé trâu trí xa số tông ya trí chua gì ó blau trâu xa trâu nếu mà chơi để chế đã hẹn cho nên để yêu xia mà chơi cho nên vẫn non đầu rộng nếu mà chơi đây cho bọn nè thì chỉ năng tí xì mà cho cú cho xìa cho nên xì chỉ hai chân tôi no là do chân tôi so chỉ ta lên đó bé chẳng ba một trong một to một tú xìa cho nên cho khổng tí xì nhà này lần thứ một chơi xì xử lý hụp ly khi tệ nó trống nó cỏ là do ô cổng trong lửa giả sau rồi sẽ đấy yon giống hù trâu móng hó rental là trí chua gì ó plau trâu xa trâu ở trong đầu
đời nọ ya biết có chơi một xa môn đời một chữ chia ban đồng một chọn đông đờiไปที่เจ้าthiết chia tiệt ta lợ nên chỉ để dùa cho một xì là xứ là tàu cho nên mà dùa cho một chia một จ้าli khó nên nhà là một tí xì chỉ ta lên đời bây giờ mua cho ban đầu ban đời ban nhẹ ban cú ban con ban mỏng rồi rong câu nọ đó nên cho mua không pli bút đó nên tụt lú tụt chùa và tàu trò lú tiệt tế nó chơi lời bây cú chờ sau tàu chọn đời đó nên và học khua là do cho một xí và năng ngoài dài tí xí bây mua là câu một hạt chu một hạt chủ bây giờ mua dìa đó nên cho một ký rau ký gai mua mì tài đĩa rồi rong câu mua phạt tơ lú lo lú mì đó nên cho một trò mắm lẩu bây một lẩu một đĩa một chùa một tàu cho một chả đĩa lo đó nên cho một đầu rau một lò câu đó nên cho một hậu rau chua rau cá vỏ cây là tàu tí xì thiết trở chuồn ăn tàu dạng gì
Aronson, Elk Grove City Council member. It's such an honor to be here today to celebrate Hmong New Year with you, and especially on this occasion, the 50th anniversary from when the first Hmong families came over here to call America home. So proud to be here. You know, when I want to, half a century ago, families came here to call America home, and since then, you've seen thriving businesses, strong families, and all the traditions that we embrace here. The Hmong community has made Sacramento and Elk Grove a rich, diverse community, and we are so proud to be part of this community here in Elk Grove and in the Sacramento region. Hmong New Year is a great celebration for our ancestors, remembering our ancestors, celebrating cultural traditions, this proclamation, as I present here today to President Kathy Yang, Asir over here, is a testament to that diversity that the Hmong community represents here in the Sacramento region. And I want to thank Kathy and all the elders and the parents and the children who continue to carry these traditions forward. It's so important to remember where we came from. And so it's my honor on behalf of the City of Elk Grove to present this proclamation to you, Kathy, and all the elders and the Sacramento Hmong New Year Committee for this successful event. Enjoy the presentations and the performances and the festivities and the food. Happy Hmong New Year, everybody.
Received this proclamation, and you know, I'm so glad that you're here all the while this kind of being early. Thank you so much. All board of directors and all board of advisors, along with my executive team, please make yourself available to come up here. We're running short on time, so I'd like it for you to just come up here real quick. which stands for And also, we would like to thank all the city officials, state officials, and federal officials for making it time to be here today. And also, we would like to thank everybody who participated in our parade this morning. This morning has been a long-awaited event. We have issues with starting our parade, but we started and we did it and we ended on time. I am grateful. Thank you, everybody. I wish you all a happy new year and enjoy the celebration. Thank you.
ขอไปเฉลิมพระเกียรติสมศรีและเป็นว่าพี่น้องครับทุกเผ่าอยากแนะนำคือการสรุปสลองปีใหม่เป็นโอกาสหนึ่งที่จะมาเริ่มต้นกันเพื่อต้อนรับปีใหม่ด้วยตัวคนสื่อและด้วยของมันยิ่งก็เป็นโอกาสให้พวกเขาแสดงศิลปะวัฒนธรรมและปฏิบัติประเพณีในงานของพวกเขาซึ่งเป็นว่าพวกเขาจะเป็นอพยพมาอยู่นอกประเทศต่างๆพวกเขาต้องที่จะรักษาสมบัติลาวทุกๆเผ่ามีไว้และส่งต่อไปให้คนรุ่นใหม่เดี๋ยวนี้ครอบครัวชาวลาวอพยพลาวทุกๆเผ่าได้ปรับตัวเข้าในสังคมอเมริกันหมดแล้วอยู่กินแบบชาวอเมริกันเป็นพลเมืองที่นับถือสิทธิและกฎหมายมาให้ข้าพเจ้ามีความภาคภูมิใจเป็นอย่างยิ่งปี2025นี้มีความหมายพิเศษสำหรับพวกเขาเพราะมันเตือนเขาว่าเป็นเวลา50 ปีแล้วคือครึ่งศตวรรษนับตั้งแต่เขาจำเป็นหนี้จากบ้านเตือนเมืองนอนของพวกเขามาเพราะคอมมิวนิสต์ได้ยึดอำนาจและเอาระบบการเมืองแบบเผด็จการมาปกครองพวกเขาก็แสดงความใจและความกตัญญูต่อผู้นำและประชาชนของทุกประเทศที่ได้ต้อนรับพวกเขาในระยะเวลาอันโศกเศร้านั้นทุกวันนี้พวกเขาอยู่กินดีพอสมควรพอย้อนเขามีเบี้ยการทำถ้าเลี้ยงซีดมาสู่ครอบครัวแต่พวกเขาก็ยังคืบหน้าเพื่อนพี่น้องและประชาชนที่หลบหนีคอมมิวนิสต์ก็ได้จำเป็นอยู่ระดับที่นั้นขาดเสรีภาพทุกอย่างในทุกด้านบ้านเมืองพัฒนาได้ยากมีวิกฤตอันนั้นอันบ่เศร้าเมื่อวานนี้แม้วิกฤตเงินเฟ้อถ้าทานเห็นว่าบางบอนมีการสร้างตึกสูงๆอย่าเข้าใจผิดมันแน่นเขตที่รัฐบาลเอาดินให้จีนเซา50 ปีคือ99 ปีรัฐบาลลาวก็มีบทบาทสำคัญในการสร้างตึกพวกนั้นสำหรับปีต่อไปข้าพเจ้าอย่างเห็นว่าจะมีแววยังสถานการณ์จะดีขึ้นในโอกาสปีใหม่2022นี้ข้าพเจ้าขอประสิทธิ์ประสาทปีใหม่พระเดชพระทานทุกคนจงมีแต่ความอยู่เย็นเป็นสุขความสุขอย่าได้ของใครอย่ามีขอให้ได้สมดังความรักความปรารถนาทุกสิ่งทุกประการคือข้อขอบใจ President Katiya, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, the New Year celebration is an opportunity to gather together to welcome the New Year with joy and hope. This is also a chance to showcase our specific culture and practice our traditional ceremony. Indeed,
even in exile, we must preserve the rich value of our people and pass them to other countries. This year, 2025, had a special significance as it reminds us that it had already been 50 years, half a century since we were obliged to flee our beloved country before the communist took over and installed their totalitarian political regime. We always expect our gratitude to the leaders and people of three countries for welcoming us during this time of misfortune. Today, we are Americans, respecting the rights and duty of citizens. Thanks to our job, our lives in the United States is quite satisfactory, but we always think about our compatriots who remain in the country. After 50 years, the standard of living have not improved. Crisis after crisis, the latest being the serious fall in the value of national currency. The key communist regime fell in all areas. In its development project, do not be mistaken. If you see skyscrapers, they are in Chinese possession granted by the communist government for 50 years or even 99 years. The Laotian administration played no significant role in the construction of the building. For the year, I do not see any sign of favorable development. On the occasion of Hmong New Year 2026, I would like to extend to all of you my best wish for health, prosperity, happiness, and success. Thank you.
They recognize each SGU. Vì hay tia bên một bên cho SGU bên kia đi mua cho nên gì trong những tàu tù tôi nhớ là lúc đi chờ bên cả nó. Thầu sư thơ của thứ sáu hay tia bên ở chơi cho trong tụ tua cho veteran cho SGU sẽ đời tôi cũng bên em muốn bên có đâu cũng ai có bên kia đi thọ tàu hóa tài cái cho liền tôi cho trong lỡ của lỡ điแต่ชิมวยเทียหรือชิมวยตัวตรงกูกี่ทอนไม่รู้ชื่อเหรอเกเพื่อกับไม่ต้องมีชื่อเหรอเกกูยังพูดกันเจอเป็นจีนะtừ trong thì tận đây nói là lieutenant Chong Hu Xiong lieutenant Chong Hu Xiong cho nên một tên nó rõ cho lieutenant Chong Hu Xiong từ trong gì tận đây nó có cho Captain Yalu Lucky Captain Yalu Lucky thọ có lợi trong đời tôi tài Captain Yalu Lucky vô tình nó rõ Captain Yalu Lucky từ chuẩn gì tới đây nó bây giờ cho Lieutenant Xiong Ya, Lieutenant Xiong Ya. Lieutenant Xiong Ya có nhắc có từ lời 30刀的行呢。我得能找做 Lieutenant Xiong Ya。từ chuẩn gì tới đây là nói Captain nọ lử lâu, Captain nọ lử lâu, cho nên có thể rõ cho Captain nọ lử lâu. Từ chuẩn gì tới đây là nói Lieutenant Hỏa Sinh Hoa, Lieutenant Hỏa Sinh Hoa. Từ chuẩn gì tới đây là nói Lieutenant Colonel Dong Sinh Hoa, Lieutenant Colonel Dong Sinh Hoa. Lieutenant Colonel Dong Sinh Hoa cân nhắc có từ thọ cân tránh đâu rồi. Bố tên là rõ Lieutenant Colonel Dong Sinh Hoa. Cho gì tới đây nó thọ cho Captain Dong Vu Xiong, Captain Dong Vu Xiong. từ chỗ gì đến đây là nó thật sự là có tên đó tại tòa trong Lieutenant Chong Ba Xiong là người Chong Ba Xiong. từ chỗ gì đến đây là nó thật sự Lieutenant Chong Tua Xiong, Lieutenant Chong Tua Xiong nhau được xét. Nên sẽ được có thể là rõ thì nó ở trong phần tiền là nó la là số nó thì nó sẽ xong rồi nên ok. Từ chọn gì là nó Captain Yung Xiao Se Chao, Captain Yung Xiao Se Chao. từ chọn gì tới đây là nó là Sergeant Fu Sinh Se Chao, Sergeant Fu Sinh Se Chao. từ chọn gì tới đây là nó là Corporal Ern Lan Se Chao, Corporal Ern Lan Se Chao. Corporal Ern Lan Se Chao. Cứ chỉ bỏ lên đi, bỏ lên nó tìm. Corporal Ern Lan Se Chao. Kể chọn gì là nó là Corporal Lô Tông Se Chao, Corporal Lô Tông Se Chao. Nếu bỏ nó một thứ ta chỉ bỏ nó nói đi. từ chọn gì tới đây là nó là Captain Jia Fengxiong, Captain 贾凤雄。từ chỗ gì đó đây là nói là Captain Ban Chỉ Xiong, Captain Ban Chỉ Xiong. từ chỗ gì đó đây là nói là Captain Zhao Chai Xiong, Captain Zhao Chai Xiong. từ chỗ gì đó đây là nói là Sergeant Buôn Lý Xiong, Sergeant Buôn Lý Xiong. trong gì đó đây nói là Sergeant Sở Sinh Xiong, Sergeant Sở Sinh Xiong. trong gì đó nói là Captain Prasad Don Mala, Captain Prasad Don Mala. từ trong gì đó nói là Lieutenant Va Sở Va, Lieutenant Va Sở Va. từ căn đó nói là Sergeant Nọ Trừ Va, Sergeant Nọ Trừ Va. họ bé vào nó giờ bé là on tân cho bé chạy SGU chỉ hay ba từ bao từ chúa giờ chạy SGU và giờ là secret Korea là unit chỉ để bé yêu cầu là sự tổng cộng bé để sĩ trên chúng nó bé tôi để thọ nên chỉ số xã đi trả thiên thọ xã đi sân phú trồng phú thiên.
Senator Angelique Ashby. We're very honored to be here today, this afternoon, to celebrate the many achievements of the Sacramento Hmong New Year week. And we have some awards to present them. We wanted to share some messages from Senator Ashby herself before we get into that. Senator Ashby has asked me to share her deep respect for the Hmong community, for your courage, your resilience, and your contributions to Sacramento as strengthened the regions for generation to generation. From education to public service, to agriculture, to business, to the arts, your impact is seen and built across the country every single day, especially here in Sacramento. Today we present this resolution, this civic resolution commending Sacramento Hmong New Year Inc. for preserving culture, for building community, and for uplifting future generations. Congratulations and thank you for your service to Sacramento and to California.
ผู้มีเกียรติทุกท่านและคณะติดตามเสด็จคุณที่เราภูมิทอวชจประธานแคตีเทียหรือคณะกรรมการแล้วชี้จอเตาเหล่าวัวลูกเทียไปเจ้าเราไปมองยาสักกันโตแต่สิ่งที่กูอยากให้รู้กูถามว่าเอาไปใส่กันเราไปเสด็จเสริญอยู่ที่ในพ้นอย่างนั้นเขาจะได้ครับที่ในพ้นแต่เราคุยกับตัวนั้นชื่อเจ้ากับตัวจีนั่นนู่นเราเป็นตัวกงลูกเจียเป็นเจ้าญาติสักกันโตประธานแกตีเที่ยงหนึ่งจะคณะกรรมการจะเลือกที่ตัวเอ็นทอเก้าวันที่ก็จะเป็น chị là các chẳng là biết đủ qua biết chỉ cho là nên nông nghiệp cho cao thì để nông nào thọ cả mua công mua mỏng mua bị cũ bị lọ bị chữ mua cả cái gì cái là cái của cái phong cái dư cho là cho đó cả cho biết chẳng mong nhau của chế là cho lên cho tù nó mà cái này là tao bên mong nhau thông làm được cả tê giờ nó chơi bây giờ thông bờ từ thua luôn tê để chỉ lúc nào ưa cái gì thì nó sẽ cũ tôi để nó tôi còn bên mong nhau sẽ cái bên tổ nó ưa cái gì đồng xe đồng chí này sẽ đời để chỉ cũ ta cả bên giờ giống là tiền bên tôi để chờ nó giờ chỉ để con cho bên tôi đồng chí chồng bên mong tôi để chờ nó bên một tàu ý cầu chùa đê là cho tôi chơi cả đâu cả ta cả kia đi xe nhau thì đọc tôi là bên mà có bên phản tổ là cho tôi là tôi lùa bao khứ như khứ kia đi giả đi cho chú tết chú chờ nó bên mua cho này mỏ cho nàng mỏ cho này khu bên mua tàu lúa cho ta hàng trong hàng là nhau tết chờ nó cha bên mong sẽ đợi có tết chờ nó là sẽ đợi cô ta có tàu thì kia ta tu nhau bên chờ nhau cô tết chờ giá tận tha rồi mà bên cho con nhà chỉ tao cần tao nữa để xin nhà nó bên cho con nhà mong tiền tu tiền xài được support cho con xài là cần đâu cần thảo bên cho tu cha bên cho nhà chế mong cho lên cho tù là qua tao nhà chế là mua la một cả qua trả tàu chế tao hai lù tu tao nhà chế nên khó kho là để cụ cha cụ cái gì rong xe cái gì nhau trong cái cha tụ cho bên tôi tiết chờ này thì này quân là những nào nữa chỉ là quân cả là mình nhớ sổ tung cha lò rong xe đầu người hãy mong chờ đời để cụ lo lụt ngoài nó để pe bên nhau tiết chờ từ là có pe xí luôn em mò có pe chỉ có tôi từ chỉ cổng tệ ít tụ chỉ do là ít tụ họ câu rả á để cả pe mong là do họ từ là luộc hòa để giờ ít hãy mình rong chỉ tia không gì là lúc tiết chờ đời từ tai nó tàu ở chỗ đó ta họ đi cho cái gì bây giờ mong nhau nó tù chung chia là tua họ cả cho đỡ nó khai nhau rong còn lúc này rồi rong cứ như tôi chia cả cú vào cú chế vì tôi mình nhỏ là cả chơi đâu chơi chơi rong trâu là đi cho bố lao cả là họ cả câu lưỡi rong đó cháu bố lao lùa là họ cả uốn dây tề và tàu như tàu tia là họ chế thì tia bây giờ cũng cho là họ cả nên nhóm lâu đã còn tiết kiệm đó, cô đi hải cái chỗ chơi là cho nên là mùi ta là chỗ này cho chỗ cái tiền này giờ cháu mua khi là bên mong nhau thì cà phê là giờ chỉ mua cháu cũng cho trẻ cái cháu muốn sao đời nó lùa chỉ có trẻ bên mong gì đi cả là trẻ này cho nó cao giờ cho bên mong luôn về để cũng thọ vào cho nó cao cho tụ là này nó khá nhau rộng đó này cho chuyện nên thế thì thiệt của bên này bên gì của lúc cổ trong bên mình nên thế là tụi thay nó cứ chuyện lần cha bên sự mong cha đời.
Yao Zhang Shong Chia, Happy New Year and a warm greetings to all. Your Royal Highnesses, Your Excellencies, dear distinguished guests, dearest ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor for me to stand before you all on the stage today. As we welcome the new year of 2026, we send off the old year of 2025. In doing so, the Hmong diaspora, not just here in our country, the United States of America, but Australia, Argentina, Canada, France, which includes French Guiana, Germany, Holland, New Zealand, and Thailand, among other nations, we are celebrating a milestone of 50 years of freedom, progress, and prosperity. After 50 years in America, in the land of the free and the home of the brave, the land of opportunities, and the land that allows all of us the pursuit of the American dream, of the 300,000 plus Hmong, we have attained individuals who are Hollywood actors and actresses, artists and singers, successful private businessmen and businesswomen, or entrepreneurs, professional athletes, whether it be from gymnastics to golf to motocross and beyond, elected officials at city, county, and federal levels, and even the non-elected city, county, state, and U.S. federal government employees. U.S. Armed Forces servicemen and servicewomen, law enforcement officials, paramedics, the first responders, law attorneys and judges, scientists and researchers, technological innovators, digital information techs, manufacturers, automakers, pilots, technicians, mechanics, teachers and educators, nurses, medical doctors and physicians. The list goes on and on. But most importantly, over 5 decades, no matter where we went and gone in life, we remain hardworking and family-oriented without forgetting our historical roots. To some, the Hmong story may sound very similar to like any other group of immigrants who came to America. And in doing so in 1975, the United States authorities were deeply concerned about the Hmong and their difficulties assimilating into U.S. society. Due to the fact that we didn't know how to read or write the language. The answer from the U.S. authorities to the Hmong exodus from Laos in 1975 was almost a resounding no to immigrating to the United States of America. But this is where the Hmong immigrant story uniquely stands out different from other immigrant stories at that time. A story lodged and deeply rooted in a military alliance between the United States of America and the Hmong Lao SGU soldiers who we honored here today, where Colonel Belair, on behalf of the CIA, sought out my father, General Vang Pao, to forge the strong friendship, partnership, and alliance between the Hmong and the United States of America, and thus the Kingdom of Laos and the United States of America, on a small mountainside village of Taviang near my father's home in Nong Head, Laos. The U.S. requests for assistance were made to Vang Pao and the Highland people comprising of not just the Hmong, but the Khmu, Mian, Tai Dam, and other ethnic groups. But it was Vang Pao the U.S. sought out to meet, and it was Vang Pao whom the Americans would ask for assistance. It was Vang Pao and the United States who agreed to lead an army in the name of the United States of America and her interests to fight against the communist enemy forces during this U.S. secret war. Part of the greater Vietnam War. In this war, 35,000 special guerrilla units would pay the ultimate sacrifice. Honor, and valor given by the United States, died infiltrating and destroying communist supply forces, protecting and defending U.S. military covert sites like Pupati radar site, and helped rescue down U.S. pilots who flew over North Vietnamese airspace and parachuted into Laos. Some were successful, others were not successful, and remain missing in action today. But it is this ironclad alliance forged 65 years ago, an alliance fought for 15 years, which we all know from 1961 to 1975, struck through a simple handshake of words and condition that the Hmong became Americans before even setting foot on U.S. soil 15 years later. This agreement based on the love of freedom and democracy, like-minded principles and values, ideals and beliefs to be self-evident that my father, General Vang Pao, trusted and respected by the Hmong and ethnic groups, as well as highly trusted and respected by the Lao, the Americans, would also lead his people in turning the page of history from being impoverished and uneducated for the better. His people would have full access to education and health care for all for the first time in history, not just for the rich and the noble, but for all. His people would rise to have leadership ranks in government and military for all 18 clans. His people would learn how to fly fixed-wing aircraft before learning how to drive a vehicle. Even when geopolitical policies shifted out of our favor, the U.S. withdrew and the Hmong felt abandoned. The story of our Hmong people, led by General Vang Pao and the Americans for 15 years, was the key to cementing the U.S. to welcome the Hmong into their new homeland, their new communities of friends and neighbors, their new country, as well as in other nations that I mentioned earlier. So today I stand as my father's youngest son to say a few words to bridge the past and the future, to bridge the young and the old, to bridge those ideals and beliefs, those values and those principles, the bridge of love and freedom and the pursuit of happiness, I say we have a very promising future. And speaking of promising, permit me to speak in biblical context. When Moses led his people to escape enslavement and persecution in Egypt to the promised land, thus reaching their new homeland and freedom, and mirroring that story, my father led his people for persecution and uncertainty in Laos to the promised land here in America to become what we know today. I have no doubt and say with high confidence that as we celebrate 50 years this year, the next 50 years will be even brighter, even more prosperous, with even more progress, more triumphant for generations to come. So as long as we remember our ancestral roots and our history, we the Hmong and our Lao friends will always have a future in this world. Our leader, General Vang Pao, and ancestors smile upon us today, and they will give us all their blessings for the new year. In closing, may God bless our heroic SGU veterans. May God bless you all, and may God continue to bless our United States of America. 无论被也指定话，我也是正当到要上上学。Tộc khi tôi quả thọ, nhớ có sa tây chờ lò bây chỉ thân này quân thế bây giờ tôi trò qua muốn dẫn tàu mùi yếu tàu nhớ lại cho trẻ họ mà chứ thầu ít xe cho quân cho kiểu trong nữa u đồng đi lại đó nó giờ cái không cái dư sinh trong tôi hoa tài rồi cháu xử lý vùng sơ bằng sự kiện của nó đợi được giờ cháu sẽ để cháu sự sơ bằng bản thân nào thế bây chỉ thân này quân vào rồi đây lại đó nó giờ cháu ông một phút thế bây chỉ thân này quân vào khi tụi tròn chia cho tổ sang tây trở lòn nữa tụi tròn nó rồi tây này tây chỉ cho bên của trò vì là cho cái không cái nhiều sinh trưởng chia và tụi tròn rồi bên là của để xin nó bên sẽ lòng chỉ cho xong cháu xử lý vùng sơ bằng tôi nhớ nó tặng nó trên đường hoa tặng lò là sẽ để cháu xử sơ bằng bản thân nào họ nó cũng theo nó nên chứ họ sự chế là chỉ thân này quân vào đó cho luôn rồi tôi hoa tài theo bên cho phi nông lò bây giờ qua cứ qua tì qua không qua dư mùa giá ở đây chỉ ta chỉ cần ít tuổi giờ chơi ít tuổi giờ phử ít tuổi giờ ba ít tuổi. Your Royal Highness, Crown Prince Sullimong Sabang, the friendship between your father, Crown Prince, and my dad, and the trust they had between each other, including His Royal Majesty King Sisawang Watana, protecting the land, keeping it free and democratic. Their friendship paved the way for our people to have the lives we have today. And like you, Your Royal Highness, I know when you left Laos, you left with nothing. You came as refugees and you started a new life in a foreign country just like everybody else. But I say to you, Your Royal Highness, to your Lao people, to your Lao nation, you are like a diamond. You are cherished, you are loved, but you are resilient and you are strong like a diamond. No matter where we put that diamond, Your Royal Highness, you will always be respected. Whether you are put under the earth, this diamond will never disappear, and that is who you are, Your Royal Highness. And we value and cherish you very much. And as I bring a copy for us to sign to forge our friendship, I want all your home friends to know that our friendship is strong. And may this be the start of a new friendship between us, Your Royal Highness, as brothers. Yajong Chongche.
Từ cho trồng nhà trồng gì, trồng cứ trồng tỉ, trồng năng trồng trà, mua măng mỏ cho xóa năng, kia trồng bê sản phong cho xóa năng cho xóa sản. Their Royal Highness says Prince Sullimong Sabang and Princess Jansupala Sabang, Excellencies, distinguished officials, ladies and gentlemen. as we gather to celebrate the Hmong New Year 2025-2026, we come together at a profound moment of our shared history. This year marks 50 years since the loss of our beloved country, the Kingdom of Laos, and the beginning of the Hmong people's long resettlement in the United States. Today is not only a celebration, it's also a moment of remembrance. This is an opportunity to remind ourselves that one cannot build a responsible future without a true understanding of the past. My name is Lengao Lifun, the youngest son of late Panyatubi Lifun. It's with a deep humility that I stand before you to speak about the Royal Lao family, the Hmong people of Laos, and the extraordinary legacy of my father, Panyatubi Lifun, a man whose leadership, progress, and unwavering commitment helped shape the progress and identity of the Hmong people in the Kingdom of Laos. Hmong people immigrated to the land of Laos around the year 1830. Stateless and searching for a stable place, they forged their life in remote mountains. Some of the Hmong families choose to settle in the Nong Han area, then the territory of the Kingdom of Mueang Thuan. This was where the first Hmong community representatives were appointed as Putong, Kaitong, and Taseng. This marked the beginning of the Hmong people's identity in Laos. They would no longer remain invisible. In 1940, my father, Tubi Lifun, at the age of 22, and in his position of the Taseng of Kaeng Phuai, he built the first healthcare facility and the first Hmong high school in Nong Han. Many of our elders, including future General Vang Pao and Colonel Li Tu Pao, started their education. Some of earlier Hmong nurses and teachers came from this school too. In 1945, when Japan wanted to drive the French out of Laos, my father led the Hmong warriors to fight alongside the King of Luang Prabang, Yao Sisawang and the French. For reference, King Sisawang is the great-grandfather of Prince Sullivan Savang, who is here with us today. After Japan surrendered, the Lao Isara movement, led by Chao Phetsarat Ratanawongsa, took up the fight and placed King Sisawang and Crown Prince Sisawang Ratana in house arrest. Hearing such alarming news, my father sent his Hmong warriors, this time led by his brother Tulia Lifun, to rescue the king's family in Luang Prabang. My uncle Tulia was the first Hmong graduate from the Lao Administration School in Vientiane in 1944. For this outstanding contribution to the kingdom, in 1946, King Sisawang bestowed upon my father the title of Panya Damrong Ritikai, which is to the Kingdom of Laos what is Great Britain's law. Panyatubi Lifun took this opportunity to request the creation of the Mueang of population or Hmong population to have authority to oversee all Hmong affairs nationwide. Appointed Chau Mueang of the Hmong population, county chief of the Hmong and lieutenant governor of the Siang Kuang province, to be future further work to elevate the status of the Hmong people in Laos. He appointed several Hmong Naikong chief district, and he urged them to focus on education for the Hmong people and their integration in the Laos society. He convinced the governor to grant a 7-day holiday to Hmong government employees and Hmong public school students so they could celebrate the Hmong New Year. He organized a luncheon and invited the Lao officials, friends, educators, businessmen, and people around the town to mingle with the Hmong people to consolidate friendships and to strengthen national unity. In 1947, his brother Tulia Lifong appointed deputy of Siang Kuang to the Constituent Assembly to defend Hmong interests. Consequently, in May 1949, with the backing of the king, all minorities, including Hmong people, were formally recognized as citizens of the Kingdom of Laos. In less than 10 years, Kanyatubi Lifong led the Hmong people of Laos from statelessness to having a homeland, the Kingdom of Laos. In 1951, he recommended a young promising grandpa to be admitted to the training school of military officers in Dong Hin, Savannakhet. In 1952, Van Pao became the first Hmong military officer in the Royal Lao Army.
แล้วก็ขออ่านคำเห็นเป็นภาษาอังกฤษเนาะ Festival Honor Princess Suliwongsawan and Royal family, Mrs. Kathy Young, President of Sacramento Hmong New Year 2025 Incorporation. On other guests, Lady and Gentlemen Lamu, I am Michael Pengdi, the General Secretary of the Lao Coalition for Peace and Democracy of LCPD. I am speaking on behalf of the Lao Coalition for Peace and Democracy in the main umbrella of 5 exciting active members. First, Unite Lao Council for Peace, Freedom and Reconstruction, with the head office in Sanborn, Minnesota, USA. Second, Alliance for Democracy in Laos, or ADL, with the head office in Portland, Oregon, USA. The third, Lao People, LPP, with the head office in Irvington, Alabama. Fourth, the Southeast Asia Monitors of Human Rights and Justice, with head office in Fresno, California, USA. Fifth, Lao Laksa Foundation, with the head office in Melbourne, Australia. I am honored to represent the Lao diaspora in USA to join this special celebration of the Hmong New Year 2025, which is holding right here at Sacramento, capital of California State. It is a significant milestone of the 50th anniversary of the Hmong community in the United States It is the last diaspora global political organization which was established in St. Paul, Minnesota, USA, India, 2017. It was registered under 5134 from Department of Justice of the United States. It is relatively 7-year-old movement, but is made up to political membership that has years of experience in active opposition in resistance against the Brito one-party political Stalinist regime in the Lao PDR. The Lao Coalition for Peace and Democracy, or LCPD, have the four goals and objectives. First, struggle for survival of nation-state of Laos. Second, struggle for Lao independence. Third, struggle for sovereignty of Laos. Fourth, struggle for Laos democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, my invitation here as General Secretary of SCPD is simply to tell you factually who we are, what we have done, and what capacity we can bring to in the future. Opportunity for cooperation between our two organizations, LAMONG. Our ultimate goal is to promote freedom and democracy, justice, prosperity, peace, and security for our fellow Laotians inside Laos. Our primary objective is to promote initiate human rights reform and transform the fast-track democratization. Other object is to use the people, participation in nation, policy making in order to ensure that development is for the people. People to sustainable economic, social, political, environmental, as well as human development. On behalf of the LCPD of Lao Coalition Peace and Democracy and the Lao community in USA, we meet the people, Lao and unite joy, India, Ravi, and happiness, good health and prosperity to all. On the best of cheer, Lamu, friend and near to far, to celebrate Good New Year 2025. This joy celebration mark time to reflection, hope to unite United States and around the world and meet the sentiment of our shared humanity. Finally, we thank you so much, Mrs. Kathy Shah, President of Sacramento, India, and Mrs. Lili Fu, Mr. Lili Wang, and all the members of community Lao India to help LCPD to join us today. This ceremony today, and finally, thank you so much, and Happy New Year, Savadi Bimai, Khop Chai.
Council Member Roger Dickinson, he couldn't wait any longer. I think he waited for like 3 hours, and so he wanted to send his apologies. But come up here real quick. I just wanted to introduce you all. We have Maipa Guyane, Sacramento City Council member. David from the mayor's office, Mayor Kevin McCarty, and Tunaya School Board member trustee Michael Benjamin. So just wanted to make sure that we introduce all Tunana. Hi everyone. Again, Nyajong Chongchia, do Ichong Yanzi, good evening, congratulations to Chair Kathy Gang and the entire Sacramento Hmong New Year Board on an incredible, successful event celebrating 50 years of resilience and our people here in the United States. Again, my name is Mai Vang, a City Council member of Sacramento, who represent District Yi, South Sacramento. City Council member, again, I would not be here today without your love and your support. And so many of you have been by my side since I was a young Hmong organizer in Sacramento. We've been here for 50 years. And we've made so much progress in 50 years since our families arrived in the United States. As many of you heard earlier from the speakers, we've come an incredibly long way. We have Hmong doctors, lawyers, teachers, artists, actors, entrepreneurs, and even Hmong Olympians. We are raising new generations who are proud of who they are and where they come from. And we see that. We see that today when makes me so proud to see our young people repping our Hmong culture. But our journey has not been easy, but it is one of resilience and unity that continues to carry us forward in this country. But yet, something that I do want to share with all of you is that many of you know that so many of our Hmong families, even though we have accomplished much during our 50 years here, that so many of our Hmong families are still struggling in this moment. Truth is, the cost of living continues to rise despite working so hard, and wages has not kept up. Too many of our families are being left behind. Families and loved ones are being separated by ICE and this authoritarian administration, and our families can't wait any longer. It is so important, especially in this moment, that we have leaders who understand the struggles of our family, who understand Beijing and Hmong and the struggles they go through. And that's the reason why I have decided that I'm going to run for Congress. When you don't have much, you right? And you all know that when you don't come from money, you fight for everything you have and for everything your Hmong family and your community deserves. I have been a fighter my entire life. We've worked so hard together to bring resources to the Hmong community, Sacramento, right here. We started Hmong Innovating Politics to train our young Hmong organizers. We saved our Susan B. Anthony Hmong Immersion School from closing when I was an organizer. When I became a council member, I did everything I can to start a vaccination clinic to protect Beja elders, because I represented the district with the highest cases of COVID, and so many of our loved ones was dying. We have supported so many local Hmong nonprofits, Hmong businesses, and we have fought to secure millions of funding for Hmong youth and families in Sacramento and in this region. And I am going to take that same fight, that same heart and hustle, that same passion to fight for all of you when I get to Washington, D.C. for the Hmong people in our community. I am so proud to be here with all of you, our beautiful Hmong community, to celebrate our history, our culture, and 50 years of resilience here in America. Yes, we have come so far together, from our elders who paved the way to the new generation who is now carrying our legacy forward. And I truly believe that this is only the beginning. Yes, we've been here for 50 years, but our story is still being written, and the future ahead of us is so, so bright. So, Happy New Year, family and loved ones, and may this year be filled with love, joy, happiness for you and your families and your entire Hmong community, not just in Sacramento,
nhớ hậu Asia supermarket nó bây giờ mua khó chờ mua cho rau mỏ xìa các cá hàng bút trong này sẽ đỡ tàu tua nọ thiêm bé mua làm mua rau kỹ mua gai hậu gai cái chi những gì chi gai bùa chi mua chữ kỹ mua rèn chu mỏ chua mỏm lầu chị ta lên đó chẳng mua khẩu chi vô cái gì vô phở vô chậu búa vô bắp cừ mỏ chợ nấm vàng thế chẳng mua lần đó dạng gì thật chơi này sẽ đời tôi xỉ tôi xa thế li báo tiền bây giờ rau mỏ nó cám bảo li chả
Asian supermarket mua không chỉ là thiết sự lọ chết chia rồi chuột nung li khỏi này bỏ nó mua mít chỉ là xua mua cầu xong mua khía tòn đồng bơ chơ lia mua chê mua quật gió mua rau bà rau chua mua đỏ rau chư mua chu lọ chua họ mua chuột rau cay tàu đu mua sữa qua mua cỏ lia thiết chỉ mắt chín đồng chua ya chỉ ta lên đời bây giờ mua phở thiên nó đòi dạng gì
nhớ rằng ít trong này chỉ cái tiền trả phong yên sẽ đàng là nói mong hall rental cho nhớ chua ý soon South Leonard Avenue như là họ lúc rõ Sanger, California chua bé trâu trí xà sở tông ya trí chua gì ó blau trâu xa trâu nếu mà chơi để chế đã hẳn cho nên để yêu xia mà chơi cho nên vẫn non đầu rộng nếu mà chơi đây cho bọn nè thì chỉ năng tí xì mà chua cú chua xìa cho nên xì chỉ hai chân tu no là do chân tu song chỉ ta lên đó bé chẳng ba một trong một to một tú chìa cho nên trọc khổng tí xí nhà này lăng thư một chơi xí xử lý hư pli khi tệ nó trống nó cỏ là do ô cổng trong lửa giả sau rồi sẽ đấy do giống hư trâu móng hó rental là trí chua gì ó blau trâu xa trâu ở trong đầu
cho nên hai cho luôn nó thì có sai phải cái điều chỉnh du nó qua gì nó một cái tổ chức nên là tôi xin chỉ là nó chỉ kinh nghiệm tôi xin khá tôi xin nó cho lo hay cho lùa xin khá sai cho cha nó rồi nhau này kìa chú cái xin chỉ là nó chú cái tôi xin chùa giờ chú cái xin bùa chặt lan chú cái xin lâu chú cái quan nên小号小神quan nên bản mình giờ chỉ tua bây giờ chỉ xí bao là luôn nên yếu lặng chú chú mong lúa tua nào quá gì bù chú cái chân chân tụi mong tụi xí sầu tụi nhau và kể lại nó tụi chú đây chờ nó chỉ là cuốn sẽ lại bi cha bây giờ là Satan cho bây giờ lời tổng nó rồi này chú đây lúc xưa nó bây giờ là nó chỉ dùng dù cho nó nào quá gì là vì lên đó cũng đâu xa và cũng nào chỉ mua lúc làm lúc dù lúc của tôi ý kề tôn chủ này cho cái nhớ bây giờ còn nó mới lúc cha bây giờ của cháu đâu có tin lao ha nè đi ha nó của tu ha số giờ tôi hà lù thì của tao của cháu đâu của tu dừng cả chỉ của phục vụ cho họ vì mấy cháu cái tờ trâu như baoแต่อยู่กับchúng mới tu tự tung cả chơiอยู่chơi là ô tô cho nụ nụ băng cho lú dễ lú giò của gia đình lú cháu cho hát khua khá tin của mà chỉ có khá tin của ca mà xưa cái luôn bê ca nó của ta giờ luôn bê rong hành cho họ phi của tuần sai ca nó chỉ khá tin ni ấy tuần này tao bé mì luyện ca lên là nè bé một châu ok lu ok giờ linh kỳ là người chinh trai được bây giờ chính nên là chỉ bây giờ tu chỉ tu ok giờ mua hà lu là người hà lu kinh chẳng bé giờ dùng hung cao là người chỉnh chơi hung cao lu chỉ mua lu công lu bê rong nín nua còn nhau lên tại xin nua là mong ấy lu hay tại cá tu我只要咖喱肉毛我只要肉吃ประธานแคปีก็เชียร์จะ肉毛ก็เชียร์จะ咖ปูก็有一度呢打哪打鸡了ก็有一度呢杀了露露只剩个豆子的食物còn run rờ có chút kế cho chút mua lúc chú ý thì thọ của con rồi có khả năng có mà cần tặng choแต่ไม่เจ็บปวดลูกกองเชงหรือชีวิตลูกจะไปเจ้าจงหรือไปช่วยตัวว่าเจ้าเราตั้งใจจะคอมมิตี้หรือจะ volunteers คือชีวิตมีสู่เราไม่ตัวปั้นไปเจ้าปวดเนาะวันหนึ่งล้วนแต่ volunteers don't get paid not because they're worthless but they don't get paid because they are priceless. And cho nên các bố này cái tỷ lệ máu cho họ là chế cho nên chỉnh chính lục băng đi khá nụ. Nên cậu xong là cho nên tốt là sư cú sáng dù mi cả lù là chỉ bây giờ cứ chạy bóng chạy một thị. And it goes like this. The only reason you and I know how to ride a bike is because someone you trusted had to let go. Từ bên trên cả sát cho lúc lúa thi cái bên chạy mà nhớ tao có ý sát cho là bên sẽ lấy chạy tao lúc lúa nó lấy cái tháp phù từ cái bên trên thằng chú cho ý từ lúc bên lấy chỉ lại buôn trên này phó tài trên này lúc đó thành nhà tôi bị lấy phỏng của trên này cho nó như cho ý từ trên cái khí chú cái cầu giờ cho nó khí chú cái chân chế 我努我主 要讲侬，提出给那好头毕业要葫芦对条老出的，被某人记录多被，也被多主路对条老出，落出来再被我被死，莫被我一弄被不了，就不了个事，去我弄被更多土被了，弄被好像我叫 constitution， 我应该被中这中末。nó yêu phố đại quân là sĩ hay này là chùa chủ kiến cái này thầu lúc đấy kèm là bông là bên trên là đang chỉ rằng gì tổ chủ lúc đấy kèm bị cả luôn người ta xin nó lúc đấy kèm bị cả lúc đấy chả khi o tại bên trong mông từ một cái trọng nhỉ cái tổ là sư cái chỉ cho xong là in YouTube cho cường giải bên chỉ cho xong nó sư là chỉ cho xong là chúng ta xin nà chi u giờ tên con tên mùa tên ninh tên mùa cứ cho bên để lúc sợ lên nói để lúc sợ bên dù cho lâu là chỉ cho anh nặng gì cũng một bên lù của thằng mông pha cho bên mông cho lù xong cha tận đây nó khó ý nó chê lên Benjamin Franklin ha well done is better than well said rong xa mấy cái lên nụ tá là rong luôn là rong xa cho lũ cả hà họ khả năng cảm ơn Sacramento well done mấy người lúc công trình cho bé tuổi nó cái chuyện này mong thầu yêu lũ lũ lấy trong đồng lũ lũ trả của lũ ta chỉ cho thấy trong đồng cái lũ vào là chỉ lũ là cho hình cường gọn này cái chuyện này mong luôn luôn chẳng có tự dự thảo luận nó giữ bên mong cha thảo luận bổ giữ bên cái dù thảo luận cha giữ bên tự mua là ta trở thành trâu sao nên tự dự luôn luôn tự dự hard work gets you to the top character keeps you there trâu sao nhìn dù hậu toàn đấyแต่是要要手要要教授，也不要路路，只能搬下来讲，到屋盘狗呢下来拿下，没路内路拿，其中没路内一部箱到干了，要路内车，路内补给，路内拿路，内包干包好，没有到龙没叫 attitude， 去抄掉来不了。我考上，我考要到第三波，你引我到，容易度过就多，给一度班一度龙。He said exactly that. Well done. 就是我是被容易度过就。上次讲了，我是来自那个我的路呢，接着被你要讲好某种更高。ta lô tê ôn nặng ôn xí sáng tú更高了补lúc này clay更高e luôn nhau lo cho tê cho bé cô nó lo tê chơ tê cho lên số tù mua cả chơ cần chơi tàn chua yang bé tàu lo xí lên cho nản xí mông tàu like degree mình cho mình nhỏ tàu ta xí tu doctor bé tàu luôn mình mò giờ mình luôn để bên thầu mình chờ lu lu o thầu Einstein Dr. Einstein mong chi Charlie Chaplin qua hạt tàu tù sĩ thả lên nó Dr. Einstein hạt Charlie mỹ tụ quan năng sân này là chỉ mua xua lại ở chỉ hà lụ này nên ta con này mà nhà có hình là sự con này lúc có rồi các chỉ hà ý lụ lên là suốt lần càng xa có lại thì Charlie ta Dr. Einstein tuần này nó chỉ phử có sang cú có chỗ lũ chỉ có ít tụ bao lệ ta chỉ có chỉ phử có we love what we understand we admire what we don't comprehend khả năng các bạn mê trong này nó đã nè bé trong xa rồi bé phủ ta mê muốn là chỉ có bé tàu là แต่ชีวิตชิงการชาติในลูกชาติจะยกวอลันเทียลูกป้าเป็นตังบอกเลย we love you and we admire you ลูกเกิดก็หาแล้วนู้หูลูกหนึ่งเราชิชงต่างเด่นเราจะไปยันชีไปหอตัวหนึ่งลูกหนึ่งยังมุ่งเลยหออีเราจะว่าแต่ยังปล้งหนึ่งจะหนึ่งนั้นย่อดูไปชินเด่นจวนเจ้าจะปล้งป้องละจุนใจดูนอจะปล้งยังเฉยละจะหนึ่งนู้ยังปล้งหนึ่งอีจอเราจะยังจางหนึ่ง the French จะหนูจั่วจอขอจอดูไปย่อไปรู้หนึ่งเดียวแต่ชีอยากไล่ยังจอยังยังรู้จุดไล่จุดรู้ตัวยังยังไล่จะหนูย่อดูไปชงหัวซื้อแต่ชีวิตจะหนึ่งก็ยังจะ roots แต่ชีจะจางหนึ่งจะจางแต่เจ้าตรงย่อหัวอันนี่อยู่เจ้าตรงก็รู้กับเติมป้าสีกับลงชั่วกับซากับอดร้อนจนเราไปชนในสุดตัวจะจางหนึ่งอย่าผ่องหนาผ่องสีไปเจนหนึ่งหน้าสียิ่งเช่าไปกับไปรู้กับไปเติมป้าสีจะจางหนึ่งอย่าไปกับเจ้าหน้าเจ้าโอเลยสินะคุณพ่อเจพญาตุ้มมีเลยฝนพ่อเจเราฝนตายพ่อเจคือยิ่งอยู่ไปเช่าไปกับไปหวังไม่ซื้อต่อไปเบาละพ่อชิลุเซงตรงนั้นแต่ก็ตัวเราเจ้ากูเลยเนอะก็ตัวเมย์ยังป้าเมย์เนอะเมย์จะยังมองเนาะยังมองรอเนอะชีซ้อหาแต่เมย์เตาหรือเมย์อ๋อพ่อชีเจ้าเลยเนาะเลยพ่อปู่ไปชงเลยพ่อลงชาเลยว่าหาจะชาแต่ชงชาเนาะไปยังอีจะจางหนึ่งตัวจะเซ็งเจไปจะรู้ไป有几家家内差别了内，个被路个被有反面，到古车车了是古人车，但也还路个做梦，古农梦叫路胡不离，我讲要么叫路上当榜要么叫路胡不离，路胡不离那是叫路胡不离乡车，古头我发这边，哈去这嘞叫。哪次佢都走路嚟住成路說咧，成咧都懵咪㗎，我下嚟先亂弄咗路，做咗路正經就變成嚟懵。người ta xong lao tan, xong cha tờ tua, tu sinh tu kế tu sa, tu mong cha nà, cha chí, cha bù, cha giờ, cha chư, cha ngờ, cha phong, cha dư. Tu tao kinh tao trai, tu cư dư nhông, ca lợ. Tu cò lũ lãng mò lãng kình, xua tu sợ trỏ lũ lô, sợ rù lũ xong cha. Xí lũ chỉ cho nà lũ chỉ cho tu chồng xài lũ chỉ cho lì nhà lì cô, lì hông lì lông, lì cha lì chủ. Cho kế nọ kế chữ, lang lì chữ ý, kế giờ kế chê, kế căng, kế hú, kế klơ, kế rồng, plùa nọ, plùa hò, cho công, cho mộng, bú, cầu lù. Xong cha, còn nọ mỏ bú plan, hậu klê bú chế, dê to có rù lù, ghê hán có lùn chán, rùn chán. Nhớ chỉ mua mò, ý xong chỉ mua ghê, nhà cũ, có lù bú ná, câu lòng, có lù bú chán. Nhớ, truồn trê xử lê, chàng rê, truồn trê, sự chàng chùa, nọ xí lô, hậu xí kế. Nhớ y vang y chế, nhớ wo ban, sợ wo bờ. Nhớ luồn thả, luồn xí lô. Chá lô, how beautiful chá lô. Bê chá lô, lô hù plì, xong cha lô bê. Vì vậy chá xa tại nó mua là họ. Bê chá từ mong chơ là. Chá cụ thó pha vang chữ sư lô nó, ú trô bê chá từ mong chơ. Nhớ hù Jeremiah 29:11. Yê lê mi chung này gọi chua gai cổng ý. Nó yá vang chữ này. Trô khó cú bao tê cử mềm bàn, yô ô trô mê. cũng ban yếu ô có mê vả mình chỉ yếu ô có mê bỏ chua ban ô có mê ô kỹ gia sa hay một lúc nền tỏng đây cái chứng đủ là chỉ Chúa Giêsu sau lần chờ tôi giảng ở bên để và anh gia sa là cái luôn chính trị trong lại luôn cái có chút lời nói ha luôn si lấy si này quân hà chun bé chính trị nó也做给心中是不是个是讲的我讲路内方面bé chúng ta sẽ học là cũng muốn lại sự tự kiến cho hu bé bây giờ rồi qua từ bắt thành ca ít họ là chỉ cho lúc cùng hu ít họ là chỉ muốn cho bắt thành cả đi thì cũng mà nó mới chế ra được sự để qua ban chủ cho họ ban chủ phòng công phòng một năm mấy số lên số từ quan trọng
nhớ rồng sông chia Happy New Year Lưu công chân lo lo đi đó 我的被学的我的苦要走被着老我要见懂lâu พญาตุปีลิกงจีล้อในพลกูจีเจ้าหมดเรื่องต้องหมดโจเดินนาลูกเก้าเป็นโยกแต่พาเล่นวัวเสียยังเราได้ถึงล้อโดยเฉพาะเจ้าพอแต่ล้อเจ้าสิริโอยอ King of Laos สินสวรรค์วัฒดานู้นกูยอเลยอีตุมิโยมองอีตุมิโยกูจงเชื่อเดียกูเชื่อเลยนะมั่วเลยจะเราจะมีตุมิโยกูยอกูจะตีเรากูจะคือจงเชื่อชักเลย我找着了自认自得，这儿少过去，我内要莫梦梦，要莫坚持，这辈还能梦你干，我找着那一老婆婆。We are gathered here to celebrate Hmong New Year, to reflect on the history of Hmong New Year and the 50 years of Hmong history in the United States, and to look ahead at what the next 50 to 100 years may hold for us, our children and our grandchildren. Hmong New Year is not just a party. It is not just food, music, and beautiful outfits. Hmong New Year started long time ago as a harvest festival. And it was a time to give thanks for the crops and the land, to honor God and our ancestors. Rest from a year of hard work in the fields and come together as a community. Our parents, grandparents, and ancestors remember a time when there was no big stage, no microphones, just a village, some music, food, laughter, and hope. From China to Laos, Thailand, and eventually to refugee camps, Hmong New Year followed us. Even when we had nothing, we still had our language, clothing, songs, dances, traditions. These are things that kept us together when the world around us was falling apart and when the Hmong families were fleeing Laos to escape genocide. So when we celebrate Hmong New Year here in America, we are doing more than just enjoying a festival. We are remembering who we are, our culture, our heritage. We are Hmong. This year, we recognize the fact that marks the 50 years since Hmong refugees first arrived in the United States after the Vietnam War and the Silk War in Laos, led by Central Intelligence Agent James William Laird, also known as Bill Laird, and Major General Vang Pao, helped by Hmong SGU veterans, Hmong nurse, Hmong civic leaders, and Hmong parents. Every family had a story to share about this war. My family
story goes like this. And when I share my family's story, I believe I share your story, your family story. Cụ chỉ cho một tông, tao hai đứa cụ tí lâu captain, gì ya, cụ tí lâu tông ca ya, hai đứa cụ để ít xe cho cụ trâu chịu ý, lúc ý đi từ. Colonel Bel Air, drop it to Thai, drop it to Mông. Thế gì này buồn là tao tôi sĩ thả, cho cụ gì thế, lấy cho lù, thông xế cùng chữ. Bi lu cho nó cụ chỉ mua cụ chỉ cho nhiều từ tua trâu cho thản ABC cổ bi là càng khai nó tao trâu đi cụ chỉ dây từ pass nhau passive đợt chỉ lo này buồn qua cụ cho bê cho cái tìm mong thả ra story đó mua cha được nó đó là New York cost story u sa share me donation rồi thì bây giờ nên vận động bây giờ nên càng khai cho tan cho cầu ý sớm mong sau đó mua ít ra đó nè tự do vì điên đầu tổ biết biết cho gì nên mua ra đó nè New York tan cho bây hai mong cầu ý sớm ra đó nè 50 years ago, many of our elders came here with no English. They had no money, no degrees, and often no choice. They carried trauma, but they also carried courage, faith, and resilience.
Cho nó giờ nó tròn SGU lo lu SGU nó hài lòng với the Special Gorilla Units nho rồi đã làm rồi nên giờ nó cần sẽ được cho nó nằm ngoài của là trùng bé đã làm rồi nguồn tàu hải ninh nó không luôn là cáiตัวmột bé ba ninh mua cho mong cho yêu miền kia cho lò chúa bé cho hù lơ của thì lò nó của đây ta nó đó bé hù lơ lò chúa thì cái lò dùng chúa lão cho nên lý do là cái chuyện đầu tiên tụi nó thì cho pháp há khai cho cái đấy cho nó kim bao rồi tụi nó giờ cho cũng rồi được là các bạn được cho sự biết the SGU, I represent the SGU, so I'm going to tell you the stories. The Hmong, the Lao, the Lu, the Khmer, Thaida, all came to America as refugees of the United States Civil War in Laos. You and I came to America as refugees of the United States Civil War in Laos, not as refugees of the Vietnam War. Same thing. These soldiers, the SGUs, came to America as veterans of the United States Civil War in Laos under our beloved General Van Powell. Keep in mind, the SGUs that are here today, they were members of the United States Civil War in Laos under General Van Powell and the CIA. I have General Van Powell's sons here. Nên chưa thế, nên chưa. Chỉ nên sợ là thọ nên sợ, để nên tua nó coi giờ tôi sợ trên được cái gì. Nên một tỷ rồi nên chưa. Sợ trên được gì này bộ. Thank you. Today, we have two reasons. Number one, we celebrate 50 years anniversary of Hmong being in America
and 50 years that we lost our country 50 years ago. That's number one. Number two, we celebrate 50 years of progress in America. The war in Laos was fought for two reasons. The war in Laos was fought because of the United States government formed the LGU, the Secret War in Laos. It was fought for two reasons. Number one, to protect the sovereignty of our country, Laos. Why Luna Yane Patatoa? Nina Pujai Tata, Niki King, to watch the top, what about home, Julia? Number one is to fight or fought for two reasons. Number one, protect our homeland, Laos, under the king. The sovereignty of Laos. Number two, simultaneously, number two, to protect the United States interest in Southeast Asia, in Vietnam, South Vietnam particularly. So remember, we fought for two reasons: protect our country of Laos and help the United States achieve its goals in South Vietnam. The war in Laos, the LGU, fought that Secret War for three stages. Number one, guerrilla units, guerrilla warfare. Number two, conventional, with guns and tanks and motors and all that. That's conventional warfare. Number three, air war. Hmong pilots were sent to train in Thailand and they flew T-28, the Ravens, the Americans, all this. So three stages for the United States Civil War Laos. We came to America. You all should be grateful to the LGUs. So we are grateful for your service. We are grateful for all those who serve and those who support it. I want you, the Hmong, the Lao, the Lu, in this country. This is America. I want to encourage you all, at all levels, to conduct yourself as productive citizens, be loyal, resilient, and grateful to this nation, the United States of America. We are here. It's been 50 years. We thank America. Conduct yourself in a way that you can be proud of yourself, and America will be proud of you, of us, Lao and Hmong, and all the ethnic groups from Laos. I want you to integrate into society, socially, politically, economically, academically, professionally in this country. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave, and it's.
Today, we gather to celebrate not just the arrival of New Year, but the enduring spirit and strength of Hmong people. The Hmong New Year is a special time, a moment to honor our heritage, to reflect on how far we have come, and to look with hope toward the future. As we stand here today, it's impossible not to recognize the incredible journey our community has traveled in the last 50 years. From the mountains of Laos, through the challenges of war, refugee camps, and the resettlement across the world. The Hmong story is one of courage, resilience, and unwavering determination. In just a few decades, our people have transformed from struggle into opportunity. We have built thriving communities, raised new generations of leaders, and contributed in every field: education, business, public service, medicine, technology, and beyond. Our elders laid the foundation with sacrifice and hard work. Our parents continue the journey balancing tradition with new opportunities. And our younger generations carry on our hopes toward innovations, talents, and pride in their identity. Today, we celebrate the success of doctors, teachers, entrepreneurs, artists, scholars, soldiers, and leaders who have risen from our community. Every accomplishment, large or small, is a testament to the strength of the Hmong people, the Hmong spirit. But perhaps the greatest achievement of these past 50 years is not just individual success. It is our ability to stay united as a people. From California to Minnesota to North Carolina, my son, who is a really famous artist, Hugh Chi Yang, we travel for concerts all over the place, and I saw that our Hmong people are very united. We came together every single concert I host, from California to Minnesota. Bây giờ Hmong nè, mỗi người một chiếc tôi chơi từ tu chập lờ, bây Hmong chọn từ tua, ba từ tu, ở đây ấy tu, nên hòa nát lo hòa một số Hmong bề, lử hay nên chỉ tôi ba bây giờ Hmong nè, còn ở khi tôi bây Hmong ấy cho nên rồi. Let me continue on. No matter where we live, we remain connected by our culture, our language, our values, and our deep respect for family and tradition. As we move into a new year, let us hold fast to that unity. At a time when the world often feels divided, the Hmong community must continue to stand together, supporting one another, uplifting one another, and celebrating one another like today. That we celebrate our culture, celebrate our parents, those who came before us, those who paved the way for us to be here, to be in a place where we all have what we want. Cô chỉ cho cá nhân rồi thấy thế là quý ấy từ miệng tôi lo rồi nhớ sự bên này, cô yêu được sự nắm nhau bên nhau, sao tôi cũng cá tiểu bên chọn nhỉ? Cô sẽ kiếm một số nhớ được sự nắm nhau, giờ cậu cũng lo tôi nè, cô tôi chạy luôn một tổ thế này, tôi sẽ mấy cái tên là cũng có cổ chi xíu. Cô sáng để chuyện người bóc cá thì cũng mua cái một số thì ilu từ người tàu chạy ilu xe, cái gì Lamborghini, rồi thì chạy ilu xe Mercedes, chạy ilu xe, họ kiếm một số cái này, lúc đấy chờ nó giờ họ bảo bên một thiên tàu sự, cô dùng mua trồng tàu thì vì mua chỉ này phong lợi, mua bên trên này cái chữ, mua bên trên này cái gì vào, mua tân sản phẩm thì chờ, lúc nào bên trên phong thiên tàu tôi nhớ thì nó, cô tụi khen là thế liền tàu tôi, nhớ thì chờ nó tôi cần đó. Mua hậu lời dùng, ba tụi cái chuyện này, ba tụi cái chuyện mong, khó nào dễ họ hiện do ăn dùng để bên mong, bên dễ cho nên, chỉ lúc thế bên một giờ cái từ, nếu they chọn tới more opportunity for us, we will thrive, we will grow, and we will become who we want to be.
Cho sẽ là Jean Goliath thì bên lúc sửa chỉ cho mua này dọc, thì tôi dùng I'm gonna make it short, or I'm gonna make a 30-minute speech too. So, bây giờ cô chú sinh xử lý trên một tài là chỉ nhỏ lờ đó chỉ xử lý cho nó nó bên trên là tua để bên xã hội bây giờ được trở lại thế này rồi. Thuaข้าพเจ้าทั้งหลายขอน้อมและรู้สึกปิติยินดีอันสุขสงที่ปีนี้เรามีเจ้าฟ้าสายและพระชายาพร้อมกับบัววงเจ้าบัววงกับเจ้าหญิงของเจ้าบัววงและเจ้านุภาไซทองพร้อมกับครอบครัวของท่านในพงศ์เปล่าคือท่านนันจูวาและท่านจินันวาแล้วก็ร่วมกันกับท่านผู้มีเกียรติทุกท่านที่มาร่วมปีใหม่ในวันนี้ขอเคารพทุกท่านnhớ rồng chồng chia sa bài đi mai bán món xiêm hàng the who no cũng chỉ cứ giờ giờ mua bé giả nên giờ cũng mà nên phải này ó thì chỉ vì do lúc nó cũng yếu tố thả cho cái chỉ cộng xía. I want to talk about unity. That's why you see me wearing three outfits today. It is my honor to be here today to representing the Hmong Haew New Year community and the women of the Hmong community to celebrate Sacramento New Year today. Today I want to speak about unity. I'm wearing three different traditional outfits, each unique and beautiful, just like this clothes right here. We come from different traditions, yet we share the same country. When we come together, we create something stronger, brighter, and even more beautiful. Do bé muốn bé học bây giờ xử lý bé giờ tự tin của mình lo mong cho lòng ok nữ trong cô cha cô tua họ nó hay tàu tiền giờ bây giờ hay là đất gì lo bé giờ chủ chỉ cầu xia chỉ luôn để bé thế đi kia vào. Each of us carries a story of building a new life in a place where we once knew no one. We speak different languages, we follow different customs, but in our hearts, we share one truth. We have all lost, we have all rebuilt, and we have all risen again. Let us not see ourselves as divided by belief or traditions. We are one family, connected by courage, survival, and hope. When we stand together, we show the world who we truly are. We're refugees, are strong, not weak. We are builders, not burdens. Neighbors, teachers, farmers, doctors, leaders, and dreamers. And we have government officials such as Mayor Wong Won-Ultua in here. He is a refugee. Let us teach our children to honor their roots, remember their parents' sacrifices, and lift each other up. Unity is the foundation of our future. Without it, we are only separate voices, but with unity, we rise together. Giờ bé chỉ còn xia, bé nhân trộn khó,แต่giờ bé chỉ còn xia, giờ bé giờ thay qua bao bao, từ chỉ hai tiền từ hai lên, bé chọn mong kia xứ, là bé chỉ còn xia, giờ bé giờ thay qua bao bao. Today, as we stand no longer divided, but united as one powerful moment of hope, strength, and progress for our community, as we celebrate the Hmong New Year 25-26, let us remember our shared roots, struggles, and history. Ở phần này của chị, tôi là một trong những chị cho xong từ bên không luôn là thân lòng thọ bên cho bên luôn này bên căn cứ ya thân là tiền trong này bên cho nhẹ cho cái quan cho cái trai cho cái chân sinh trong này thọ bên cho ta chỉ nút nó là tao bây giờ tôi muốn phải cho chị bây giờ tôi muốn của chia lòng bây lúc này chia là tận đây từ khi bây giờ mong của đi là thọ còn trong cái tiền bây giờ mong trong cha giờ mong bây giờ mong đấy mà. In 2026, let us move forward as one people, one community, united in purpose, pride, and tradition. Together we honor the land that welcomed us. Remember those who never made it to freedom and build a legacy for next generation. We did not just survive,
We stood together and thrived, my brothers and sisters. This is our time to rise, not as refugees of different backgrounds, but as one united people of resilience, hope, and peace. Thank you. ขอบใจหลายเลียงเสียงสั่ง I'm not sure I said it right, but I'm going to say it because I want the Lumien, the Lao, the Hmong, all the people that come from Laos to be united as one. Thank you. ประธานคติ Can I have you come up here, please? We also, before Kati come, before Kati come up here, I also want to show that we do have to give from our Hmong people to the Prince wife and คุณหญิงของบัวบองนู้นอไปป้อนเหนียมองท้องเปล่าในชนิการนอนะจียอไปซะไปป้อนเหนียมองท้องเปล่ามีการนอไปบ้านตัวเอาของปลีเชิญเจตึกมองจงย่าหัวใจเฮียหัวใจอยู่ย่าเฮียตูคุณหญิงบนตัวเราฟักกี่ตัวได้สิ่งก็จริงย้อนหลังได้สิ่งอีพีจีได้มาเรียนว่าจงเกิดไอ้คนน้อยย่าเชิญเจเลยไปจบป้อนเหนียมองท้องเปล่าได้ชนิการย่าอีกสัญลักษณ์จงเกิดนะKathy, I'm waiting for you. วันนี้Kathyรอกุทอขวดซอนี่บ้านนูเยียคามิลีจนชัวตู่กุจิหายตุนเบวิยมวนนี่คือต่อเอาไปรู้หลีเนาะไปเทลีตัวกล่องนี่จงนอนจงจื้อจงมั่วมั่งจนชัวตู่ไปเทตัวกล่องนี่จิหายตุนล้อตุยาวสิไปเทตัวกล่องนี่ยาลีทอวัวเจ้าโตเน่กับคามิลีเป็นคดีเป็นชิมาดาชีเป็นมวยไหนนอนตรงก็ซื้อพอน้องนือทอวัวเจ้าหายเตียประธานคดี You are a truly Jungian woman. You lead with courage. You rise with purpose and transform every challenge into possibility. Every step you take will leave a mark for many women to follow. 我就被叫不你摸摸本事中度，但是就要看的，有奥度老我巴谈我的，头那么被叫不你摸原来我中人都度原来我巴谈，度路去被叫来要等的，我昨天做了做度。
ไปเจอมองไก่บัวหลอดเชี่ยขี่อยู่ละส่วนนุ่งยันในลังตือสานอนเจจีหันเจลอนเจเมเจดูนเจไซเจดัชจีเราไปยังมัวตานทอยจะเฮาตลาดเอเชียซูเปอร์มาร์เก็ตน้อยยังไปจองไก่ว่าไปตื้อหลายเตาเลยแล้วยังในลังตือหอสานน้องไก่จัวเรายังไก่รอตัวเกี่ยเฮาตลาดเอเชียซูเปอร์มาร์เก็ตซื้อเทเลยยนเชียเตายันในลังตือหอสาไซยุ่งจือมูนอหลอตลาดเอเชียซูเปอร์มาร์เก็ตซื้อเทเลยมัวเจ้าเน่
ไปกูมัวจะมีข้อเช่นมีน้ำตัวเห็นมีนึ่งขีมีและชีลอจัดเชอเอเชียซูเปอร์มาร์เก็ตกูมัวช่วยเขาตลาดเอเชียซูเปอร์มาร์เก็ตไปมัวจะมีโอกาลีไก่ไก่จะมีกาลีจื้อไก่บัวหลังไก่ยิ้วไปยิงมัวจะ flavors ช่วยสีหมูไปกู้มัวเฟิร์นต้องเห็นชื่อให้จะเฟิร์นล่อและเฟิร์นแม่ไปกู้มัวช่วยตรงนี้ใส่ย้อนเชไปขอเชิญมัวจะเฟิร์นแค่มัวจะมีไปกู้มัวขอเชิญมัวจะอันเดอร์ถือเฟิร์นที่จำเดอร์ถือไก่ยงนี่หอกับนี่จำนวนมากมึงดิโดยจะเข้าจีนเองไปหมดจะเข้าสีดูเทียสีเด้อจิตาเล่นเดินซื้อไปกูหมดจะเข้าเคียโดยนี่ทนเล่นชัวดูโดยจะเข้าป้าเนี่ยไปหมดจะเข้าลูเชียจงก็แห่งนี้เทียไปหมดจะเข้าบูทส์ไปหมดจะเข้า xì lia, xì xía, xì đa, xì đơ, thế xì đu. Asia Supermarket cứ mua cho khổng trâu chế thế. Bé mua cho to hồn dông, thế bé mua cho bà vợ, đâu hẹn. Bé mua cho na, đi un đi no, thế bé mua cho thở, đi khán giờ. Chị ta lên đó sư, bé cũng mua cho chua khán giờ. Cho chua, rớp lá hầu, thiên gió tệ.